For the Shakey's Gun Shop website, I created a mobile website. And what I'd like to show you is how I actually went about creating a site, a PHP page, that is both for a full web browsing experience and a mobile web browsing experience. So let me switch over to my computer and I'll go ahead. This is the Shakey's Gun Shop webpage I created. This is in full web browser mode on my MacBook in Firefox. It looks pretty much like this in all the browsers. IE is a little different, but for the most part, this is what it looks like on full web browser. Here you'll see the same website, Shakey's Gun Shop, on my T-Mobile MyTouch 3G phone. You see it's a lot smaller, a lot more to the point. I tried to do a drop-down box for the select page to navigate, and apparently Android phones have a problem with on click. When you click on something, it doesn't fire off the JavaScript. So what I actually had to do to navigate the page is, you'll see here, you have the navigation bar. You have home, special, and this is actually everything you see on the main web page with some extras. I'll show you how I did that in the coding. So now I have my computer and scan back, my smartphone by one another, so hopefully that'll help make this tutorial a little easier to follow. So to start, the first thing you'll see is the shakeys.php. That would actually become the index.php, but that will drive the entire site. So when a user first comes to the website, they'll see that page. Now, within that index, actually, .php, there is all this code, and I'll try to go through it and not bore you too much with what's involved. Here I have, I do a gets. When I switch pages, I'm feeding in what page I want to see, and it references some documents. My intention, I have a mobile get, but right now that doesn't actually work. It would kind of override if you want to see in your mobile browser the actual full-blown web page. There's just a lot involved with that. You'll see there's a lot of code down here, and what I actually did, I went to this URL out here. I found some information about how to actually make the PHP evaluate the type of browser it is, if it's an Android or a LG or the different types of phones out there. It'll evaluate it to the best it can to determine if it was a mobile device. So that's really what's happening in them statements. In the end, you get either a 0, and like I said, if it's greater than 0, you want to do something mobile. If it's 0 or less than 0, it will not do something mobile. It'll be the full-blown web page. So you'll see that code throughout when I want to push an activity to do something mobile or not mobile. And then I have some meta tags in there. Really, that's not an important part. This I found as a very important line right here. The viewport content, initial scale 1.0, maximum scale 1.0, minimum scale 1.0, user scale 0, width device wide. What was happening to me, that the website would come up, but it would be too small. It wouldn't come up like that. It would actually zoomed out. So that little bit of code actually, and this JavaScript code apparently did the trick. This is an add event.